Okay, let's move to the next one. One to many. One to many relationship. One to many කියන්නේ අර වගේම ටේබල් දෙකක් අතර තියෙන සම්බන්ධය එක ටේබල් එක එක පැත්තෙන් නම් අනිත් පැත්තට සම්බන්ධ වෙන්නේ එක රෙකෝඩ් එකක් එක්ක. හැබැයි අනිත් පැත්තට සම්බන්ධ වෙද්දී අනිත් පැත්ත එක එකක් එක්ක ගොඩක් සම්බන්ධ වෙනවා නම් අපි කියනවා one to many කියලා. දැන් උදාහරණයක් විදිහට අපි හිතමු ටේබල් දෙකක තියෙනවා අම්මා සහ ළමයි. පුතා දන්නවා අම්මෙක් ගත්තොත් අම්මා කෙනෙකුට දරුවෝ නැති වෙන්න පුළුවන්. එකකට වඩා ගොඩක් ඉන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙනම් එක පැත්තක ගත්තොත් ගොඩයි. හැබැයි ළමයාගේ පැත්තෙන් ගත්තොත් ළමයෙකුට ඉන්නේ එක අම්මයි. එහෙනම් එක පැත්තකට එකයි. අපි ළමයාගේ පැත්තෙන් පටන් ගමු. එක ළමයෙකුට ඉන්න පුළුවන් එක අම්මයි උපරිමව. හැබැයි අම්මෙකුට ළමයි ගොඩක් ඉන්න පුළුවන්. So we call one to many relationship between mother and child. A record in the first table is related to exactly one record in the second table, and a record in the second table is related to more than one record in the first table, then we call one to many relationship. Right? And a මුලින් කිව්වා one to one relationship. එතනදි තියෙන්නේ එකයි එකයි දෙපැත්තටම one to many relationship. ඒ කියන්නේ එක පැත්තට එකයි හැබැයි අනිත් පැත්තට ගොඩයි නම් අපි කියන one to many කියලා. Many to many table, many to many relationship. A record in any table related to more than one record in the other table. අපි උදාහරණයකට teacher සහ student කියලා table දෙකක් ගත්තොත් teacher කෙනෙකුට ඉන්න පුළුවන් ළමයි ගොඩක් පුතේ. ඒ වගේම තමයි ළමයෙකුට teachersලා ගොඩක් උගන්වනවා වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ කියන්නේ මේක many to many relationship. Okay, are we clear now? So what we have just discussed is the different types of relationships available between tables. So there are three we discussed: one-to-one relationships, one-to-many relationships, and many-to-many relationships. Yes. So we have three types of relationships: one-to-one, one-to-many, and many-to-many. Right. We'll do a small exercise. Can you tell me what are the type of relationship between the following tables? මෙන්න මෙතන මගේ තියෙනවා කීපයක් මම නම්බර් කරන්න. So let's say this is the first one, second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one, sixth one. Can you tell me whether these relationships, is it one to one, one to many? I will put in. Many to many, I will put M and N. Right. One to one, one to one, one to many, or many to many. Let's start. Okay, so let's discuss the answers. Let's start with the first one. What is the relationship type between doctor and patient? Take one doctor. How many patients a doctor can have? Yes. If you take one doctor, how many patients normally handle? Many patients, isn't it? Take one patient. Usually, yes, a patient can go for many doctors, isn't it? One doctor, many patients, one patients, many doctors. So this is many to many. So the first relationship is many to many relationship. Yes, we take one doctor. A doctor can have many patients. A patient also can have many doctors, right? Usually. So it should be many to many relationship, first one. Arada Binu, පළවෙනි එක පුතේ many to many වෙන්න ඕන. Okay. දෙවෙනි එක බලමු. Let's look at the second one. What is the relationship between doctor and hospital? Take one doctor, see how many hospital. Take one hospital, see how many doctors. So what is the relationship? Jani, can you check the answer for the second one? Okay. Amasha, good. Your answer is correct. Binu, can you check the answer for the second one? Pramodi, what do you think about the second one? Janani, check the answer again. A doctor. Usually the doctors are put into hospitals, right? Is it one or many? Doctor works for one hospital or many hospitals? If you take particular given time. Huh? Yes, let's look at the answer for the second one. So one doctor usually works for one hospital, right? A doctor is assigned to one hospital. Usually doctors can't work for more than one hospital at a given time. So when you take one doctor, it's one hospital. Take a hospital, how many doctors are working? So it's many, right? So this should be then one to many. Okay, so let's look at the third one now. What is the relationship between principal and a school? Principal and a school. Yes, take principal usually works for one school, isn't it? Take a school, how many principals are there? Take a school, how many principals usually? We have one. So both sides we have one. Principal works for one school. A school can have one principal. So this is 1-to-1. This is 1-to-1 relationship. Okay, fourth one. When you type the answer, type the number as well. So the fourth one, put 4 and then type the answer. Okay, so let's look at the fourth one. Teacher in school. Take one teacher. Teacher is assigned to one school, isn't it? And in school, you will have many teachers. So, fourth one, it's one to many. How about fifth one? Student and school. Take one student. Usually goes for one school, right? For a given time. And then school, you can have many students. So again, this is one to many. Last one, teacher and student. Take a teacher. Teacher teaches for many students. Take one student. Student learn from many teachers. So which means this is many to many. Okay, so we have first one many to many, second one to many, third one to one, fourth one to many, fifth one to many, sixth one many to many. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Is it clear first? Let's check. Achira, are you comfortable with the relationship types now? Achira, are you comfortable with the relationship types? How about Amasha? Binu? Is it clear the one to one to many, and many to many relationship? Is it clear to you? Okay, thanks then. I think with that one, we actually came to the end of this. We have to do the practicals anyway, but I don't think we can have the practicals. But let's look at the theory. Right. Then now once we have the data, we use some other techniques. First of all, to collect the information, we can use forms. Now, for example, you already know that we use Google Forms when we do the exercises. It collects your responses to questions. So likewise, different forms are used to collect information. And I think we will discuss this with Access, with the practicals. Let's see how we can do it. One way is I can explain it online and you can try at home and send me the answers. The second one is a queries. Now, once you have the data, you can get, different answers for the questions. Now, from a query we can say it's a request of information from the related tables. To answer a query, one or more tables to be combined. Now, remember sometimes when a question asks, query is executed, so you need to combine more than one table. Now, for example, the first one, if you want to get list of name and last name of the students, then you are going to get this data from a one table, student table. List all the student registration numbers who has scored more than 90 for mathematics. Now, in this particular case, you need a student table as well as marks table, and you need to combine those two tables to answer the second query. Third one, list all student names who have scored more than 75 marks in second term. Again, you have to combine both student table and marks table. So you will see that to answer query, you have to combine multiple tables. Right. Can you go to 9.11? And then I want you to answer name and date of birth of all students. Let's go to your table. Let me go to Okay, now look at the table 9.11. Can you list name and date of birth of all students? Yes. How do you get this? You need only name and date of birth. So what will be the output if that query is executed? What will be the output? How many students are there? So the answer for the query is, if you execute this one, it will be like this. Let me type the answer for the first one. First one is a name. We know that it's Manoj Dayaratna. And the date of birth is, 2/9/2014. So this is the first record, and the second record is Firoz Rafiq, and then the date of birth is 4/2/2014. So this is the answer, right? This is the answer if you ask to get date of birth of all students. Right. How about the second one? Can you write the answer for the second one? List of names of people whose average is more than 75. Huh? So that can't be done with this, right? So second one is not that one. So there's something wrong here. Right. So let's move on to this. Okay, I need you to answer for this one. Name and date of birth of students. Yes, can you write the answers for the first one? Name and date of birth of the students. They write the first two rows. You don't have to write everything. Or you can tell me the answer. So when you want to get names and, okay, there's a mistake here as well. Yes, can you give me the answer for the first one? Yes, Janani, give me the answer. First row is enough. How about the second one? Answer for the second one. List of names whose marks are greater than 180. Okay, Binu gave me the answer for the first row. Good. Okay, පුතේ අපි එහෙනම් අපි අදට මෙතනින් නතර කරමු. හෙට අපි එහෙමනොත් මේ ගැන වැඩි විස්තර කතා කරමු. හරි? මම හෙට ගොඩක් වෙලාවට ප්‍රශ්න තමයි කතා කරන්න හිතන් ඉන්නේ. අපි පේපර්ස් කරන්න පුළුවන් දැන් 10 හැමනොත් තියරිටික් ඉවරයි පුතේ අදී. පේපර්ස් එක අපි කතා කරමු එහෙනම්. හරි. බිනුගේ උත්තරේ හරි පුතේ. අපිට එනවා මීනා දේවි 180ට වැඩි. ඊට පස්සේ රශ්මි 180ට වැඩි. හොඳයි පුතේ එහෙනම් අපි අදට නතර කරමු. හෙට අපි මේකට අදාළව ප්‍රශ්න ටිකක් කතා කරමු. හොඳයි එහෙනම් good night පුතේ. අදට මම නතර කරනවා මෙතන.